Hey everybody, welcome. Today's review, we are going to be talking about, this is my go-to pistol for everyday carry right now. This is the Kimber Solo. As of right now, it's 2018. This is not a pistol that is any longer in the catalog for Kimber. This is not a firearm that they are manufacturing at this point. May have been, to do with this is a striker fire. When you think of Kimber, you think of that external hammer being a component on most of their firearms that they build. But when it comes to looks and design and feel, I absolutely love this little pistol. It does have, as you can see, it has the recessed grips, which even take a little bit more off of the width. The magazine fits flush into the well there, which you don't have to worry about any snags or anything along those lines. It does also have the little ridge in case you do have any issues with the ejection when the magazine is full. You can kind of get that finger in there to release that magazine. Now this pistol, I really do like it just because of the size. It is a very for a 9mm, it is a very small firearm, which I do appreciate for an everyday carry. I am an individual who is perfectly comfortable with a 6+1 magazine. I feel, with the amount that I practice with this firearm, the amount of times that I take it out to the range, I can stop any threat well enough to either get out of harm's way or to take care of any threat that may occur. Like I said, it is a six round magazine, purchased from the supplier. It does come with two 6-round mags. Come in the box if you get this from Kimber or from a resale, and the individual has taken care of everything that came along with this firearm. It is, like I said, 9mm. It's a 9x19mm, 6-round mag, 6+1. Trigger pull on this says 7 pounds listed. When I've tested it, it seems like it's a little bit short of that. It seems like it's more of a 6.5 pound trigger pull. Very, very easy trigger. It does also have the ambidextrous safety, which is something else that I appreciate on my everyday carry, is an external safety. I just feel more comfortable with that feature on my firearm. Barrel length on this pistol, 2.7 inches with an overall length of 5.5 inches. Height, 3.9 inches, and a width of just 1.2 inches, which is something else that I appreciate because I do typically carry inside the waist when I'm carrying my firearm, concealed carry. Now the weight with the magazine unloaded, 17 ounces. So when you load it up, you're going to be looking at around 23-24 ounces fully loaded, which is still very comfortable to carry. Now it does have the dovetail sights, and they can be adjusted for windage up there on this model. This is the Kimber STS, the stainless. You do see typically more of the the two-tone, the black and silver on these. Those MSRP on those were just a little shy of $700. I believe they were around $679. The stainless here was a little bit more. You can find these things on, Gun Broker, Guns America, anywhere from maybe 600 to maybe around 800 for the stainless. You can get the two tones for around $550. Seems like that's the going rate for those. So yeah, if you're looking for just a good everyday carry pistol, this is an amazing choice. Now, another thing that they tell you on the Kimber Solo is the grain of your ammo. The 115 grain, they even in the manual for the book, they kind of tell you to stay away from that 115, to use a higher grain like a 124 or 147 grain. Which I do. I feed 124s through this when I carry. What I use on this one are these are just the round nose 124 grain Federals, and it eats these pretty well. I've not had now I've put myself probably around about 400 rounds through this. Just shooting it here and there. Anytime I go out to the range, I'll pull that out and, put a few magazines through it. Now I can tell you that I have put 115 grains through this, and I have not had the issues with the failure to feed, failure to eject that I've heard a lot of people talk about. That's something that I've not had an issue with. I think that problem for most people is going to come when you kind of limp wrist the firearm and you kind of let it bounce on you. If you keep a good firm grip on it, that's not going to be an issue. Even like I said, even with the 115 grains, I've never had the first problem with this gun. Now the only downside that I have found when firing this pistol is the trigger. You can kind of see the curvature of the trigger here. For a man, especially, I'm 6'4", I've got a pretty good size hand. That trigger can start cutting into that part of your finger right there after 40 or 50 rounds putting those through it. You will start feeling a little soreness in your finger there. Now I think this would be an amazing firearm for a female, for a woman to carry, and probably with a more of a petite hand, you're not going to run into that issue. But like I said, for the reason that I'm carrying this firearm for everyday carry in case of an emergency situation, I think I can deal with a little bit of discomfort in my finger for a firearm that I trust, that I'm trained with, and that I feel comfortable in carrying every day. So Kimber Solo, 9mm, awesome pistol. If you're out in the market, you have a little bit more to spend on a gun than just your run-of-the-mill $300-400 gun. If you're looking for something that's comfortable to carry, that has a good look to it, you may want to give this one a look, because like I said, I absolutely love it. So check out the Kimber Solo. Thanks.